All right. All right. We are here. All right. So, all right. On May 22nd, 2011, one of the deadliest tornadoes in United States history struck Joplin, Missouri, killing 158 and injuring over 1,000. This event was one of the most significant tornadoes in United States history. The Joplin tornado is the seventh deadliest tornado on record. I can hear myself echoing, buddy.
You there, Nathan?
Yeah, just the echo is kind of distracting me.
Okay.
It's on your side.
Oh, you say it's on my side, you said?
Yeah. Do you have headphones?
No, I do not.
You don't have the headphones that you usually use for your Xbox around?
No. Yo, the only thing I'm using right now is this mic right here.
Uh,
Hold on, hey, hold on. Let me turn my camera off real quick. I gotta go fix something. If you want to keep talking, I gotta go shut my fan off. So if you wanna keep talking, go ahead.
my fan's on, so you don't have to worry about that. So, anyway, let's continue on. So, the Joplin tornado is the seventh deadliest tornado on record. Winds in excess of 200 miles per hour resulted in catastrophic damage to portions of Joplin. This tornado continues to be researched and paved the way for the National Weather Service in building a weather ready nation. Today on Roaring Skies, we're going to be talking about the Joplin tornado of 2011, along with the synopsis, the what happened prior to the tornado, etc.
Uh,
Welcome to Roaring Skies.
Mhm. Welcome back to Roaring Skies, everybody. Hope all of you are staying safe and
Actually, hold on.
staying weather aware in this crazy weather season.
Actually, I need to, I need to, I need to take that down.
Oh, you need me to take this down?
Yes. So, I actually have this.
Okay. There we go.
This is a video, by the way.
So this is from the Tulsa, Oklahoma radar.
Yep, this is from Springfield's National Weather Service YouTube page. So,
Yeah.
courtesy to the National Weather Service in Springfield for this. So, the rotation formed around the circulation formed around Baxter Springs, Kansas, as you can see in the video. That's where it was there near
Yeah.
Baxter Springs, and that was around 5:11. We're going to continue on to this and this was as it was moving into Missouri before it go eventually into before it eventually go into Joplin.
And the cost of this tornado in U.S. history too.
And first cell merger now complete. The rotation, the much stronger rotation now present near the Kansas Missouri state line, is what is being noted in the 529 update.
It looks like it's really getting its act together around the Kansas-Missouri border.
And by the way, this was before correlation coefficient was even a thing.
Yeah.
So just think about that there. So
Yeah. I
another
can
cell
still
was
see the
moving to the
rotation.
south,
I can still
as
see
you can
it.
see. And
Yeah.
then we switched to the Springfield radar. And this is what it looked like on the Springfield radar as it was moving towards Joplin. And as you can see, there is a tight couplet rotation just to
Yeah.
the east of the Kansas border.
You
In
mean yeah.
because that's Kansas there, so that's why I
Yeah.
said
No, I get
Kansas.
what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
Um,
Yeah.
so the tornado initially touched down just to the south of Joplin, and then, as you can see on the radar right here, it starts getting tighter right where that yellow is meeting the green.
Yeah. It's tight rotation. That's tight rotation.
And in 2011 standards, that was very tight rotation in 2011 standards because you guys have to realize we didn't have as much lead time for storms back then. Back then, we had maybe 10, 15 minutes tops. Joplin got 17-minute, um, a 17-minute lead time before the storm came into Joplin. Because before the storm came in, it was sunny. And this was after graduations happened because there were graduations happening this day.
I was just getting ready to say there's actually footage out there of people walking out of the school and the tornado sirens are going off as they're walking out to their cars. It's frightening.
The tornado rapidly strengthens as it enters the western portions of Joplin. The second the second storm is now merging into the first storm. So the second merging cell is now producing heavy rain near the vicinity of the tornado, which made it difficult to see the tornado. And that also played a part in strengthening the tornado further. So let's continue on this.
Wow.
And, and in
Wow.
one scan, it becomes like you can see there's a tornado right there on the reflectivity. You can see it.
You can
Like
see the
you
debris ball on it too, like very vividly.
like it's not as vivid as what we saw on May May 16th of last year,
Yeah, but it's still there.
because on the 16th of last year we saw a very deep purple on radar.
Hmm. Man, that is tight rotation right there. My goodness.
And then the rotation, it's blue against yellow, which that is on radar, that indicates winds of at least 180 or more on gate to gate shear.
And if you look over to your on the left side of your screen right there, do you see that little white ball, that little like red and white ball right there? That's a tornado because that's a debris right there.
You mean the red and the purple?
Oh, oh, it's
That's
no
purple.
on the left side on the left side over here.
That's
Where
purple.
oh it looks like it's white on my screen. I don't know why.
It's purple. That's how it usually pops up, like purple. If it was white, then that would be indicate a much stronger tornado than it being EF5. It would be probably EF5 still, but much
Yeah.
much stronger.
Just for the record, everybody, there is no such a tornado as an EF6. EF5 is as high as it can go.
EF5 is the highest that the National Weather Service and the Storm Prediction Center has for a tornado.
Because with an EF5, it's just a home swept clean off its foundation with nothing left. How can you and even in some cases the foundations are partially dislodged too. So how can you measure something even higher than that?
Like I think I saw that a brick, not a brick, some kind of a wood post went ahead. The tornado was so strong that it went ahead and stabbed it into the parking lot slab,
Mm-hmm.
like the one I have outside my apartment.
Yeah, those
The
parking stalls.
It went ahead and there was a wood rod inside of that slab,
I saw that.
and that was crazy to think about. Anyway,
I
let's
know.
continue on with the how they say it. So the tornado quickly reaches maximum intensity as it begins to devastate southern portions of Joplin. I guess let's give a little context real quick on this one. At this point, it is an EF5 tornado near Connecticut Avenue and Range Line Road, just right by Academy Sports and Home Depot. This tornado devastated all those businesses within that area. The National Weather Service issued a hazardous weather outlook on Friday the 20th, and then a tornado watch at 1:30 p.m. May 22nd, and a tornado warning at 5:17 p.m., which is a 17-minute lead time before the tornado even touched down. And as soon as the tornado touched down, it immediately became a multi-vortex tornado.
And then later on, it became a wedge, and then it became increasingly wrapped in
It
rain,
was it was already a wedge by the time it touched down.
and it became increasingly wrapped in rain as well too. So yeah.
So on the website it says so there's multiple points on this one. This so the tornado touched down on the western edge of the city limits of Joplin. The touchdown occurred near the junction of JJ Highway and West 32nd Street. The tornado toppled several large trees. Spotter reports noted multiple vortices rotating around the parent circulation near the beginning of the tornado. The tornado quickly intensified as it tracked to the east-northeast. The tornado quickly widened and increased in intensity as it entered Joplin. Numerous homes, businesses, and vehicles were destroyed as it approached St. John's Medical Center. St. John's Medical Center took a direct hit. The interior walls and ceilings sustained severe damage inside the medical center. In the parking lot, concrete parking stops rebarred into the asphalt were lifted and tossed. Large steel support beams were carved, twisted, and distorted. Debris piling was evident, with vehicles being crushed, flattened, and wrapped around trees. That's how you know you have an EF5 tornado, is if a vehicle is wrapped around a tree. There's no other way to describe it.
Just incredible destruction.
And then the damage, and then as the tornado continued along its path, it reached peak intensity and was roughly a mile wide. St. Mary's Catholic Church was nearly leveled as the tornado tracked to the east-northeast. The only portion of the church remaining were the steel cross and a small portion of the metal roof. Neighborhoods east of Cleveland Boulevard became Boulevard became unrecognizable as homes were swept from their foundations. The tornado roared as it crossed 25th Street and South Main Street. The destruction continued at Joplin High School, where sections of the building were completely destroyed. A school bus was tossed on top of the destroyed bus garage. Surrounding businesses, homes, and buildings were totally destroyed. Many open fields were covered with boards, limbs, steel beams, fencings, and other materials embedded deeply into the ground. The tornado continued its destructive path as it. Okay, I'm hearing myself way too loud right now. Nick,
Yeah.
I'm hearing myself way too loud right now.
Are you echoing or something?
Yes, I can
Then
hear
you,
you. I can
huh?
hear. I can hear myself from you.
I was gonna say you might want to take your headphones off and just use your mic then.
No, it's coming from your speakers.
There's nothing I can do about that.
You could maybe turn it down a bit.
Okay, I'll try to. Hold on.
Um,
Oh,
that's a little
okay, is
better.
that better?
That's a little better.
Okay.
Okay, so the tornado continued its destructive path as it approached the main business sections along Range Line Road. Several well constructed buildings were destroyed, including Academy Sports, Walmart, Home Depot, the Pepsi Distribution Center, and Cummins Generator Building. The raw power of the tornado scoured asphalt parking lots, mangled steel structures, and crushed vehicles. As the tornado tracked east, it slowly weakened in intensity and was a half-mile wide. Despite weakening, the tornado destroyed East Middle School along East 20th Street. Numerous warehouse-style buildings and many more homes suffered severe to moderate damage. The tornado then turned to the right and moved southeast. The tornado crossed I-44 near the junction of 249 and 71 and Interstate 44. Cars and trucks were blown off the interstate. Highway signs became mangled pieces of metal. The tornado weakened in intensity as it crossed I-44, moving southeast. The tornado continued to weaken and lifted about 4.8 miles northeast of Granby, Missouri. The tornado destroyed homes, mobile homes, outbuildings, and toppled trees before lifting. This tornado started at 5:34 and was on the ground until 6:12. This tornado was rated an EF5 tornado, which is the highest rating you can get in a tornado. The description for an EF5 is massive, incredible damage to well-constructed homes are swept away, steel reinforced concrete structures are critically damaged, high-rise buildings sustain severe structural damage, trees are usually completely debarked, stripped of branches, and snapped. This tornado was on the ground for 22.1 miles. The maximum width was 3/4 of a mile to a mile wide. There were 1,000 plus injuries in this tornado, 158 fatalities.
I've
Over
got a picture of the
7,000
hospital and the surrounding buildings next to it for the damage. Do you want me to put it on here?
over 7,000 buildings and homes. I'm trying to finish this real quick.
Okay.
Homes and multiple homes and buildings were destroyed. Over 7,000 were destroyed. This tornado cost $2.8 billion in damage, which is still, to this day,
The costliest.
the costliest.
Fun fact about this, ladies and gentlemen, this tornado would pass the Tuscaloosa Birmingham tornado. That would be the costliest tornado that would occur on the 27th. It would be the costliest tornado in U.S. history at the time, but this one surpassed that one just a little over a month later, which goes to show that 2011 was more than just your average tornado year.
I may have to add a little under because April 27th, May 22nd.
Yeah.
This tornado happened exactly a month after the
Tuscaloosa Birmingham tornado.
No, exactly a month after the St. Louis EF4.
Yeah.
Anyway, on this historical context, it actually has other notable EF5s, including four from the super outbreak of 2011. The Preston, Mississippi, the Hackleburg, Alabama, Smithville, Mississippi, as well as the Moore 2013, the Bridge Creek Moore 1999 tornado, also here, and they also.
There was one tornado you forgot to mention there from April 27th. Or one EF5. That one was the Rainsville Fife tornado. Yeah. This tornado would be the deadly, or not the, it would be the deadliest tornado in a long time. It's the deadliest tornado in modern history.
It's the 7th deadliest tornado. The deadliest tornado in U.S. history is the tri-state tornado, which we talked about in the previous episode of this version of
Roaring Skies.
I
was going to say, I got a picture of the hospital and of the destruction did to the hospital. Do you want me to put it on here so they can see it?
Come on, I'm trying to put this one up. Come on. I guess it doesn't allow me to do that. Okay, let me real quick. Oh, we're still. I'm still. Oh, we need to just show the rest of this video here. That we still have.
As previously mentioned, the tornado did remain wrapped in heavy rain, as you can see.
Yeah, and it does mention. Oh wow!
Look at that debris ball. That's one of the biggest debris balls I've ever seen. Huh?
That is white.
Yeah, I thought that was white.
It was purple right here, but it's purple and a little bit of a bright magenta.
Man, that is one of the biggest debris balls I've ever seen. The biggest debris ball that I think I've ever seen was from Moore.
I think the biggest debris ball I've ever seen is from the Marion tornado.
Yeah. And the crazy thing, Joplin did have I believe it was a PDS tornado warning or a radar confirmed tornado, not tornado, but warning recently. So to people who lived in Joplin, it's almost like a deja vu kind of moment.
Nick, I may have to correct you real quick. There was a PDS tornado warning for that. They didn't have. They had like a confirmed tornado warning on this.
Yeah.
I don't know if there was PDS.
No, I was talking about the one recently, like the PDS tornado warning recently.
I know what you're talking about. I was live for that.
Oh, okay. I just thought you were talking about this. I was like, but my goodness.
The violent tornado continues to move east and devastate southern Joplin.
That debris ball is huge.
And they even highlight that in the video. Yet another cell is moving northeast and wants to merge with the Joplin cell. This storm is a mess.
Storm is huge.
This storm is a freaking mess. I can't believe how much of a mess this was.
That rotation's still tight, and that debris ball is still massive.
And this is when it started going southeast. And you see on the radar, it kind of starts to lose a little bit of its characteristics a bit.
It starts to lose a little momentum.
As you can see, it's not as apparent. They're and by the way, later that night, within the line of showers and storms, Joplin was under a tornado warning again the following night.
Which, after something like this, I'd imagine I'd imagine hearing the word tornado must almost be like a PTSD type deal for some people. I can only imagine. Well, let me show you the picture I got of the damage.
So we have this video too.
Okay.
You guys okay? I don't know about this one. I just checked this one here. So they're okay. I haven't checked this one. Is anybody okay? These guys?
That's horrifying. I can't even imagine walking out of my basement seeing something like that. I can't even. I just can't even imagine.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and real quick share the screen here.
Hold on. I just wanted to show this briefly. Oh, nope, never mind.
So this was from
lofted debris.
This was from the Springfield radar.
Dang, almost 30,000 feet into the air.
That's almost 40,000 feet.
Oh, for some reason, the stuff you're putting on the screen looks much smaller on my screen. Hold on, let me fix something.
Yeah, if I'm able to pause this, right here
No,
it gets
good,
up to 40,000 feet.
I just had to fix something because all the images you're putting on screen just look like this on my screen.
So this was from
Look at that.
This is an image of the ground scouring from this tornado.
It's horrifying.
I mean, at least we haven't had anything like that since then.
The closest tornado that I can... The closest thing I can... hold on, just let me show this real quick. As you can see, this is the hospital that Mason was talking about right here. Let me zoom in. And as you can
they had to end up demolishing that hospital.
Yeah, as you can see, look at all this. There's windows blown out in almost every single floor of this building. And correct me if I am wrong. Well, you can see houses swept clean off their foundations and all that. But wasn't there
it was every single window.
Yeah, there's houses that are swept off their foundations, and there's so much debris littered along the road right here. And correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't there a helicopter that was on a helipad of this hospital that got picked up and thrown off of the building into the parking lot?
I don't remember, buddy.
Yeah, because
let me see if they.
I think it was this tornado because there's a picture
about it.
Because there's a picture online of what looks like a helicopter that got picked up off of a helipad and thrown into the parking lot. And there's a bunch of cars surrounding it, and it's just once again, look at all this damage right here, and then look at all these windows blown out. Pretty much every single window was blown out. That's And the fact that the hospital was destroyed during this tornado, which means people are going to have to go to hospitals in other towns or cities, and then they can't go to this one.
They now have they have multiple hospitals now in town.
Yeah, but still.
They have multiple hospitals now in town, so
Horrifying stuff, ladies and gentlemen. It just goes to show you how puny we are compared to Mother Nature. Mother Nature is still the queen of our skies, and pretty much of our planet, because when it revolves around the weather, because we are like this compared to Mother Nature after what you just saw. And Mason, I gotta ask you, did you get those other videos that I sent to you that we can show the viewers?
yeah, but I think we're just gonna show the videos that we have that I had already.
Huh?
You know? So that's so
I'm sorry, what'd you say? I'm sorry, I lost you. Well, what'd you say?
Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna show you a map of Joplin.
Mason, I can't
So
hear you. What's up?
you can hear me?
You're lagging really bad.
I can hear you.
Okay, that's better. So, what did you say about those videos that I sent you for you to show the audience?
So I said I was probably gonna go ahead and show like me going ahead and doing this here.
Okay.
So if I was the one doing the warning, I'm just gonna make this polygon here.
Hey, there's the town of Pitcher, Oklahoma. We'll have to do a video about that town at some other point too.
So I would go ahead and make a polygon like that.
Yeah.
And by the way, with this one, I would also probably, during a part of this storm, I'd probably do something like this. Which, if you guys know, if a polygon is this small, then it's a tornado emergency. I would have had a tornado emergency on this storm. I would have went as far as this being the polygon for a tornado emergency.
Yeah.
And then when the tornado exits town, by the way, we are not professionals on this. Just I understand polygons.
Yeah.
Oh. So
I'm gonna go
oh, I
to
guess
I'm gonna go to that YouTube video that I had pulled up, and I'm gonna show that for the viewers here in a sec.
and anyway, that new polygon would include Use no privacy. I'm going over the polygon that I have up. I would also include Diamond, parts of I-44 and I-49 would be in that. Anyway, the okay, I need to real quick go ahead and make this tilt thing
Mason, I don't know if you can hear me, but I can't even hear a word you're saying because you're lagging so bad.
okay, then I'm just gonna go ahead and exit every page.
You want me to go ahead and pull that video up of those videos that I have saved, because I have them ready to go. All I gotta do is just share them.
I guess so. If you can hear me.
All right, let me go back to it real quick. Hold on. I gotta pull it back up because I closed the tab. Hold on. It's on here somewhere. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. It's on here somewhere. Let me see. I
Go
have
to
it pulled up
Discord.
on here somewhere, but ladies and gentlemen, we are going to try to show you footage of this just to show you other people's opinions that are on the ground where this beast would hit. And let me see. There's some more damage that was on the ground. Hold on, is this the right one or is this a different one? Because I'm trying to find this one that I had saved just whenever this video was going to go on. See, I'm going to put this full screen and then I'm going to share it. This is what I wanted to share. This is some more right here. Oops, got to go full screen. Whoopsie, did not mean to do that. There we go. Look at this.
Granddad's, I'm standing in Cunningham Park. I'm trying to get to it. There's debris everywhere.
Look at all this destruction.
Our neighbor's house
Look
is
at all of this
pretty
destruction.
Well gone.
There's trees everywhere. There's
Joplin
pieces of
no
branches,
longer.
pieces of people's homes, you know. And
Let's see if we can try to get in.
no matter where you look, it literally looks like a bomb has gone off, and that these people are emerging out of their storm shelters into a different world. Because just a few minutes ago, this block was probably lined up with beautiful homes and cars and everything, and now you look and now all of this is completely wiped from the face of the earth, and it literally looks like the mouth of hell was opened up on this block. So yeah. I also got another one on here that I wanted to show. Oh, yeah. Oh, here, are you showing it?
Show it again.
Okay. Huh?
Let's show it again.
This one, I just checked this one here. So they're okay. I haven't checked this one. Is anybody?
And once again, this tornado would kill over 100 people. Just think about that one for a minute.
And look at all these boards on this guy's
boards.
video.
There's boards, pieces of houses, dumpsters, trash cans, cars, anything you can think of. It's probably littered in the streets right now.
Again, if you ever see a radar image going towards you like this,
Go underground.
don't walk, run.
Sprint.
Don't walk to your safe spot, run to your safe spot, because you never know how fast these tornadoes are going, because the National Weather Service don't get it right all the time.
Nope. There was one tornado that was that they said was moving at 55 miles per hour. It was actually moving at 65 miles per hour. So they were just 10 mile an hour short. So yeah, always just, if you see an image like this on radar, just run to your basement. Don't even think. Just go. Don't even think or like hesitate. Like, oh, I need to go grab this and that. Forget about that. Just go take cover.
Yeah. Anyway,
nothing is worth your life. Remember that.
And even seeing a radar image like this, you definitely do not want to be in that situation.
If I saw a radar image like this, like tornadoes and storms don't really scare me that much, but if I saw something like this, dude, I'd probably be running to the basement and I'm gonna put a mattress over top of me just for extra protection.
I'd probably be like, you need to get in shelter now. Go to your basement.
Yep. Because you see, this type of signature on the radar, we don't see this that often. Whenever you see that red, green, and what looks like purple mixing together, that is a strong indication that there is a violent, not a small tornado or a spin up, a violent tornado on the ground that could potentially that is life threatening to you and everyone around you. So once again, if you see this on radar, take cover and don't hesitate, just do it. But hey, I want to make one thing clear too. If you are on the road, do not take cover under an overpass.
Do not park over an overpass even during a hailstorm.
Never park under an overpass. That will not protect you.
You need to go to a gas station, convenience store.
Or if nothing else is around you.
And with this specific tornado, it wouldn't be exactly the best idea to go to a convenience store.
Or if all else, if there's no buildings in sight and you're just traveling along the road, get into a ditch. Yeah.
Go into a ditch. If there's a storm shelter, somebody's storm shelter, I mean, they're probably not going to let you in.
It just depends, but I see so many people whenever storms go like this that they take cover under overpasses. I cannot stress that enough to you. Do not take cover under overpasses, because what's going to happen is you and a bunch of other cars are going to park underneath that overpass, and then the wind's going to pick up, and that car behind you that's near the overpass is going to ram right into you.
For example, the 1999 Moore tornado, there was a lot of people who parked under overpasses and they passed away sheltering under the overpass.
Yeah, there was a mom with her, I think, 2 kids that were sheltering under an overpass, and the children survived, but the mother unfortunately did not.
That's why you do not shelter under an overpass, especially if it's a severe thunderstorm warning. A severe thunderstorm warning, you do not need to park under an overpass. If it's 4-inch in diameter hail, if it's that size hail, go to a gas station.
If you don't want to drive that size hail,
go to a gas station. Go into a building, stay in the building until the storm passes, and then after, go on the road to your own business, go home, stay home. Like on these kind of severe weather days where there's chance of that happening, it is best to stay home.
With a tornado this powerful, the only way you're going to survive this is if you are either underground or completely out of the way. because being in a house in a tornado of this strength that hit Joplin, being in an above ground house, that's not optimal, or a mobile home. You have to be underground or completely out of the way, because something like this is capable of picking is capable of picking up a home completely up off of its foundation and throwing it in the air like a toy. So being in a mobile home is not optimal. An EF1 and an EF2 can completely destroy a mobile home. So something like this
A mobile home
pick
could
it
be
up with
completely
ease.
destroyed even at EF0.
Yeah.
Because honestly, at EF1, I will speak from personal experience. My old when I used to live in Cora, an EF1 tornado came through on my last week of high school, and the damn it, so there was somebody's trailer was picked up a little bit and off of its foundation, and it was on the north side of town, I believe. Actually, yeah, it was on the north side of town, and it went ahead. It lost train of thought.
Go find it.
I lost it.
But yeah. This tornado would go on to be the costliest tornado in U.S. history and the deadliest tornado in U.S. history since the Woodward, Oklahoma tornado.
And by the way, the environment with this tornado, I think it was in a moderate risk. I'm very
It was
sure.
raining on this day because I remember I was in Willisville at my dad's old house and it was pouring down rain.
Yeah, we had a lot of rain. We had a lot of rain from this because we did see this specific storm. We did see it.
It's hard to believe that by the time the storm reached us,
it was just I think it was just straight line winds by the time it got to us. It may have produced other tornadoes. I'll check the National Weather Service website for that information, because it wouldn't be deep info edition if we didn't go through the entire outbreak in its entirety.
The crazy thing is, this wouldn't be the last EF5 that would occur in the year of 2011. Just a couple days later, a EF5 tornado would touch down near El Reno, Oklahoma, and completely topple a oil rig. And it would also have some of the strongest recorded wind speeds on Earth. The tornado would have wind speeds, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but the wind speeds were close to 300 miles per hour. So yeah. And just for an example, and 200 miles per hour is all that is needed. Just over 200 miles per hour is all that is needed for an F5 for it to be labeled as an F5. So wind speeds up to 290 to 295 miles per hour. That is cataclysmic.
Okay, so I do have information. So, that's April. Whoops. Sorry about that.
No, you're good. Go ahead.
That was okay. So we did have so it was actually 15 years ago yesterday that an outbreak happened. So a widespread severe weather outbreak occurred on Wednesday, May 25th. Was presented on this thing. So supercells moved northeast into the region, into portions of southeast Missouri late in the afternoon. The first tornado warning from the National Weather Service in Paducah was issued at 3 p.m. The strongest and longest track tornado of the outbreak occurred in areas west and north of Poplar Bluff. Video footage was taken of a rather large tornado near Elsinore. Damage surveys confirmed the occurrence of an EF3 with a path length of 48 miles across portions of Carter, Wayne, and Madison counties. the supercell eventually evolved into a line of severe thunderstorms over southern Illinois and the Mississippi River counties of western Kentucky and southeast Missouri. A few supercells persisted out ahead of the line, some of which contained strong rotation and brief tornadoes. An EF2 tornado cut a 14-mile path across northwestern Jefferson County in southern Illinois. The line of storms raked southwest Indiana, western Kentucky, and southern Illinois with widespread damaging winds. Measured wind gusts included 75 miles per hour at the Evansville, Indiana airport and 70 miles per hour at the Paducah airport. Damage to trees and power lines was common throughout the region. Some of the trees landed on vehicles, roads, and outbuildings. Isolated tornadoes occurred along the line of damaging storms. One such tornado rated EF2 cut a 13-mile path across portions of Posey, Vanderburgh, and Gibson counties in southwestern Indiana. And this was part of an outbreak.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
that's pretty much it on the that's pretty much all the information we do have on the Joplin tornado. I just wanted to raise the facts of the 2011 tornado outbreak listing as of that, because we were far from done with severe weather for 2011. There's a lot that we could talk about for 2011.
There were 6 EF5s in 2011 alone, and 4 occurred on one day.
Like on the like we also have a lot we could talk about from 2009. 2009
Agreed.
On one day in 2009 we actually had a derecho that occurred in 2009. It produced 70 to 100 mile per hour winds across southern Illinois. There was also that same system went ahead and caused 90 mile per hour wind gusts in Ripley County, Missouri as well.
Hey man, is something wrong with your computer? Because it keeps flipping us around. Like you keep moving to this side of the screen, and I keep moving, and we keep doing this. Is something wrong with your computer?
It's nothing wrong with the computer. It's just how the layout likes us.
Oh, okay. I was just wondering why it was flip flopping like that.
Anyway, it just goes ahead and okay, it just doesn't allow me. Let me just okay.
Yeah.
There we go.
But yeah, Mason did mention the Smithville tornado earlier. I think we need to make a video about that, because the Joplin tornado was the costliest tornado in U.S. history, but the Smithville tornado, I think, is the strongest tornado in modern history, because the damage it did to the town of Smithville, it's almost inconceivable. Like it turned homes and structures literally into powder.
We talked about that tornado deeply in the episode we did for the super outbreak. We described the heck out of the tornado. We put a lot of pictures up, a lot of stuff up. Like, we already did a very in-depth analysis of that specific tornado. We did specific analysis on all the tornadoes, all the major tornadoes that happened that day, including the Tuscaloosa tornado.
2011 would be the worst tornado year for the United States, I believe, since 1974. Either 1974 or 1953, I believe.
I believe it was 1973 or 74.
Probably 7. Yeah. It was.
I would have to look back at all the videos that James Spann has done about it.
Yeah.
So, anyway, I think I think we're good to wrap up
I'd say so.
because we did this is probably going to be one of our shortest episodes ever
Yeah, we talked about a
of us
lot in such a
together.
short amount of time.
Anyway, severe weather season is far from over, but
Oh, absolutely.
we're not expecting much severe weather within the next 2 weeks though,
No.
because we do have a ridge here in our area, but we are expecting starting today, Tuesday, we're expecting daily rain chances through at least Friday. Yeah.
But yeah,
This week is crazy with
it's
the
probably
rain.
it's definitely gonna rain a lot. It's gonna be daily rain.
And we got rain Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
Sunday, it poured down rain around noon.
Yeah, I know. I woke up and saw that.
All I gotta say is I'm looking at this when I'm talking, it has the red around my thing. So with that being said, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your week. Happy Memorial Day. Oh, I have you muted because it was echoing. So,
Please stay safe on the roads, everybody.
all right. Bye everybody.
Goodbye, everybody.